So last time I built the ship and we put in some decorations into the hideout bit, but I think this time it would be much more fun to just hop into the tour straight away, because I feel like then I'll be able to explain things a little bit better in the moment. Right, so here we are. The build is finally finished. I'm super excited. I'm so happy with how it turned out. It took me in total about 18 hours, I think, and this theme, like, it has just been my dream build to make, so I'm so excited that it's finally finished and I get to show you. Here is their toilet area with the poop bucket, obviously. Let's just go into walk mode for the cinematics of it. Here is the hideout. It's so cool. I really like it. I wish I had been able to put more items in here to make it more cluttered, because I feel like they would have way more stuff than this. It will do for now, at least. And here's their little planning table. There is the kitchen. I think the build looks so like alive because there's a lot of like animated objects. So it sort of looks like, you know, they've been here recently. And then here is their treasure, all the treasure that they're hiding here. I used the leaves as sort of like gold coins. I thought that was really fun. And then I just put a bunch of items here that I normally wouldn't really use, I guess, that much. So it was really fun to get to actually use them in something. And then if you go upstairs, I would say that this area serves like pretty much no purpose other than just showcasing like some random items that they've found and stolen throughout the years. And then here is one of the beds for the high mountain torn. That is one of the pirates. And he has this little corner here, he sleeps there. And then they obviously have their mage who is portaling them everywhere so they can go plundering and yeah, wherever they please. And this is the portal room. It's not much because I ran out of the budget like around this time. It's unfortunately just this, but I think it's kind of cool. It's not supposed to be like a showcase. They just mostly spend their time at the sea, obviously, but then they come here to hide their treasure. And yeah. And here is their pet. Most important piece in the entire build, in my opinion. Can't forget the little Elec. I like to place it like in fun places always when I'm building something. It's like a part of my like routine now when I'm building. It's funny. And here's the ship. This is the ship. It's finally finished. So every single one of these is a beam. And then they've been rotated to sort of make this like bowl shape. It's was a little bit time consuming and quite tedious to do, but I really do recommend doing it if you're going to be building a ship. It looks so good when you're actually like placing the beams, and I don't know, I feel like it looks realistic, I suppose. Oh, that's kind of clipping through. Don't look at that. Okay, and then here's some details, more details of the beams sort of coming through because of the rock fall. Is that what you call it? Here is one of the beds for one of the pirates. They sleep here. I wish I had been able to put like bottles up there. Like, I wish we had like wine bottles and stuff, but not quite yet, I don't think. Maybe I will put those there later. And then obviously the little kitchen area. There's, well, some drinks at least being stored here. Some fruit being stored here. And yeah. That's pretty much it. They can still live here, use this space for whatever they please. So, and then I'll just show you the extra rooms. So this was supposed to be the back of the ship originally. I had planned it all out with beams and such. But yeah, I was not able to really make them. So I'm thinking that if I get enough decor budget in the future when leveling up my house, I might actually just finish the build like that, because I really like this and I really would love to finish it the way that I envisioned it being. And then this room also, same thing. I was not able to finish this part because of the budget. This was supposed to be the front of the ship. I wanted to have a night sky up there so that it would be kind of an open cave here. And then going up here, this is the main thing. So here we are. This is the shipwreck. That is this build. Here is a little waterfall with some details. There's like barrels, crates, some bags, the sails, and then their banner. And then when you go up here, here you have like the wheel area. I tried to make it really detailed so that things have really like just blown everywhere. the pieces of the ship have just like scattered all over, and then the wheel's broken. I tried to put a lot of detail into that, and just in general on the deck area as well, so that there's like little rocks and planks and stuff just scattered around. Then of course this area, and I'll show you the up part soon. Here is the captain's quarters, so this is where he still sleeps whenever they're here, and I really love how this worked out, because this was exactly how I envisioned it being. I really wanted to give him his own private space, and like they would have fixed this area for him sort of to live in, so that this wouldn't be so broken. So he just spends his time here whenever he's in the hideout as well, and I think it's really cute. I think it's like getting the message across that this is like someone a little bit more important than the rest of the pirates. And then obviously we have the Maelstrom. So let me go up here. So looking from up here, you can see a little bit better what I meant with like there being a little bit of a story to this. So basically they got sucked into a Maelstrom and they ended up in this cave somehow through that. And then that's why I wanted there to be like a night sky portion also in the cave, so that, you know, they could get out from there as well. But for now, they're just stuck here. They have a mage though, because we're in the Warcraft universe, so, you know, they can have pirate mages, so it's fine. And then they're just able to go plunder, and then they bring their treasure here. That's the idea. They're just kind of using this area to their advantage, because no one's gonna find them unless they come through the same hole. Floor pieces, they're just the individual platforms, and these are obviously the same beams. They're the Stormwind beams, I think. And then I used a bunch of big rocks here. I used the Void Portal from pre-ordering Midnight here, and then the Brazier of Luna, which is very useful for all builds. So yeah, I think that's all of the build. I'm really proud of it. It was so much fun to build. It was like my little bubble I was living in for a couple of days, just building and building and building. I hope it was able to inspire some people, and let me know what you thought of it, and I'll see you in the next build. Happy building!